We must show them that we are not here to manage their affairs, but that they are here to manage the affairs of government, that they are the true guardians of our democracy, and we are their subjects. People hold the keys to democracy, not me or any other politician. Our province, our economy, and our people are facing adversity and serious difficulties. It did not begin this month or last. Since 2005, we have lost 300,000 manufacturing jobs. Countless businesses have packed up and fled. Tourism is in decline, and the economy is diminishing. The need for social services continues to expand, while productivity declines. Although adversity surrounds us, we cannot have it lead us. That is why today I'm announcing that I will be a candidate for the leader of the PC Party of Ontario. Tough times call for a smart leader, one who knows how to overcome adversity and rise to the challenges, rather than hide behind excuses and point fingers. When I first became involved in politics through the landowners movement, it wasn't because I was interested in a career. I was driven by a vision and a set of ideals on how we can create a freer, more just, and more democratic province for our children to inherit and where everyday folks have a voice. This is what continues to drive me today. This is why I believe I'm the best candidate to bring our party back into government and make the changes this province needs, because I have a vision and I stand firmly on principles. My leadership will be driven by ideas while being anchored by the three central principles of freedom, justice, and democracy. Freedom strengthens commerce, creativity, industry, and education, and the most important element of our society, the family. When the rights of government overtake the rights of the farmer, the worker, the doctor, or the parent, all of society suffers. I would immediately introduce the Freedom of Conscience and Association Act, an act to protect the rights of the individual to not be compelled or coerced into actions or associations they find objectionable. We have created private, monopolized, and special interest governments which compel people to join and collect fees but do not represent them. And we provide no protection for freedom of conscience. Justice is only just when it is truly blind. When the law is applied unequally and absent of due process, the law can become an instrument of harm rather than justice. One of the worst examples of this has been the Ontario Human Rights Commission and tribunals. I'll place the violation of human rights in real courts, where civil rights and due process are not distorted by the balance of probabilities. Human rights commissions and tribunals will become redundant. And finally, on democracy and that critical bridge between the people and their government. History teaches us that when our system of democracy becomes weak, government begins to serve its own interests and needs. Government should exist only to serve the people, and accountability begins with strong democratic institutions. I would introduce legislation to provide for Senate elections in Ontario, modeled on similar initiatives that have been developed and introduced in other provinces. The people of Ontario have no elected voice in Canada's upper chamber, and that is unacceptable in our democracy. These policies are just the first of a number of ideas that I'll be discussing over the coming months in the spirit of the principles of freedom, justice, and democracy. I look forward to expanding further on these points with a good-spirited debate in the days ahead. In closing, let me say that the people of Ontario have a right to expect more from their leaders, a lot more. With my leadership, the people will not only be able to expect more, they'll get more. As people who know me will tell you, I say what I mean and I do what I say. I'm asking people to support my candidacy because I have the courage to offer a truly conservative vision. As a father of four who loves this province and cares deeply for its future, I believe each and every one of us owes it to our children to take a stand for what we believe is right. That is why I'm asking everyone to join with me in facing up to this challenge and returning the province of Ontario to its rightful place as the engine that makes Canada run. Our province, our party, and the people of Ontario and Canada need this change, and I will not let them down.